button depressed because we are not deep.
And the giveaway is open on my stream. Woohoo! Ugh.
Ringy dingy, ringy dingy.
Yeah, work call. Hold on.
Try it on the set, boys and girls. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch. And Buzzkill, this is not real, by the way. Another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret some Shroud of the Avatar news. So you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. And then take your hand and gently apply it to your forehead.
Gently. Or not so gently.
Or not so gently.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Or take your head and help it meet the wall.
I tell you, you brought a little flashback there. You brought me a little back to some 1970s Saturday Night Live weekend update where Chevy Chase would be sitting there at the phone, talking to his girlfriend or whatever, and all of a sudden he realizes it's live. You were all sitting back, relaxed, and all of a sudden it's like putting the phone down. It's like you come live, like weekend update.
Okay, we're doing it live.
Yeah. Oh, we're live.
Although today my green screen is like taking a blue shirt and.
You're not doing too bad. Yeah.
Well, it's doing it on my side. So.
Yeah, there's a few artifacts, but it is what it is. We don't mind Jack the floating head from time to time. So
it's all good. I'm not worried about it.
But yes, Greetings and welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday, March 16th, 2021 out there, and hey. Who's got their stimulus check? I tell you what, stimulus checks going out. Got mine yesterday. Oh shit, believe it or not. So now the question is, new PC or VR? New PC or VR? What do you guys and gals think? Yeah, a question for the world. Anyway. Oh, yes. Your Jack opened his up early. Let me open it up. There it is. It's open. Exclamation, I love free shit. If you typed it earlier.
Yes.
Let's see. New PC, new PC, new PC. So far, new
Well,
PC.
I'm about to. Hopefully, this does not become work. Okay, so where is the link that I sent this lady?
Hey, it's pretty dirt cheap. The new what was it that I put in there yesterday? Hang on a second. Let me scroll back a moment.
Okay.
The Oculus Quest 2 with 256 gigabytes on board is only $399. It's $400. I mean, that's dirt cheap, and it's totally hands-free. Doesn't need a PC, runs all on its own, all that good stuff. Bridge Troll, you got the Quest 2? I mean, for $400, that's reasonable. I mean, VR was $800, $900, $1,000, a year or two ago. But to have it all wrapped up into one little package for $400, that's not too shabby. And of course,
I don't know
Preston,
what you're talking about.
VR headsets.
Yeah. I can't afford this.
You can't afford no bullshit. Stupid money they're throwing at you. You can buy a dozen of them.
I could, but I don't want to. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's one of my big questions, Sage-wise, and of course, derailing the train right off the bat here is, I'm asking myself that question: will I really use it? I mean, I hear a lot of people using it for more than just games. You can watch movies like you're watching them in a theater with them on because it puts a screen in front of you that's just supposedly looks humongous. But it's just a headset. And two, would I be willing to sit with that on my face for 2 hours to watch a movie? All sorts of things. Yeah. Bridge Troll says he uses it to watch movies and browse the net. And he wants to code doing it. Yeah, and a buddy of mine, he was somebody, he used to help run our local internet service provider back in the day, Infinite Space Online. Shout out to my buddy Lenny. And he runs the Quest group on Facebook, about 400,000 users, which I recently joined up. So I'm seeing all sorts of cool stuff, people talking about it. But again, will I use it? Anyway, we don't have any 3D virtual reality in Shroud. So, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, the other thing about VR games is the funny part is the minimum frame rate on VR games is 90 frames per second for it to actually be presented in a somewhat smooth
Well,
VR
again,
aspect.
however, I believe Facebook now owns Oculus, is what it is. So
Yes, they bought that years ago.
whatever they're doing, they've got it contained in this one self-contained unit. Man, it hooks to your phone, or you can hook it to the PC, but you don't need to hook it to the PC, and it's standalone. I mean, you can literally just be moving about doing VR, man. So that's what's really got me. Yeah, I know you need the Facebook. Not just yet, but you will. Anyway,
yeah.
On to some Shroud news
from Facebook. On to Shroud news, because we're going to the Tweeterverse.
I'm going to start out at the Tweeterverse today because all sorts of awesome news out there.
On the Tweeterverse, I don't know if I would call it awesome or not.
Actually, there's a lot more than there was, and let me make sure I'm catching it all here.
So 20 hours ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, last I looked, there was only there wasn't much, but now I refresh, and there it is.
Yes, John Carmack is a tech genius. The only problem is what happens when Facebook starts interfering with that genius. But 20 hours ago, Chris released a small patch to fix a nasty performance problem that would start in POTs, but appeared to linger and possibly even cause stability problems. also a fix for the Dragon Deco spawners. So another tick for this release. This tick release has now had several ticks. That takes us to 6 hours ago, where Chris was working on lots of small balance items the next few days. First one up is fall damage, because new players, falls kill them 6 times more. 6 times as many falls kill 6 times as many players in newbie zones as monsters.
Yeah.
Well, guardrails, newbie zones are bumper areas, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I'll put it to you this way. The reason why concrete is hard is so that when you fall down, it hurts, and it teaches you not to fucking fall down, okay? So, if you fall down once and you die, you learn not to fall down again, it's just a learning curve. Yeah, honey, don't run off cliffs. Thanks,
I would
Mom.
also
I'll try not to be stupid.
I would go through and figure out how are these people dying in these newbie zones? Are they just jumping off bridges? Or, in that case, let them die.
That's exactly my point. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Is if you're falling off cliffs because you're not paying attention, or you're trying to kite something and you just weren't paying attention and you fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Now that brings me back to sitting on the lot years ago, where people used to take that curve and trip over their own feet and die. You remember that bug back in the day? We used to sit there and just fucking laugh hysterically.
The trip and fall death.
The trip and fall death used to be funny. I mean, we would sit there for hours just watching people boom die because they trip over their own feet.
That was funny.
Yeah, but I'll be curious to hear what it is he uses to fix this problem of people more invisible walls that I know you just love so much. I know you just love those invisible walls.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the thing it would be put fences around the areas where you don't want the newbies to die.
Yeah. Now, Tina, again. That's the same as the reason why concrete hurts, is because when you fall on it, you get hurt, and you learn not to do that. Or you learn how to balance, or you learn how to gently float down with safe fall. You learn the skills and you wise up. Absolutely. Yeah.
But if it's like they're jumping on a hill and they're jumping down and they're dying, that's a problem. If they are jumping off a cliff and dying, that's perfectly acceptable. It's kind of like I work my safe fall by jumping off, like running and jumping in Owl's Head on some of those hills. Those definitely should not be killing new players.
No shit.
Yeah.
No, be an occupational safety and health administration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now let's see.
Well, you know what? A really great place to practice safe fall is out in my island template, or any island template that's got the dirt ramp going up, because you can go up to the top of the hill there and just keep jumping off that little ledge onto the dirt, and eventually you'll be able to jump off the cliff and not die. Of course, there are several things that factor in there. If they have no strength, which again, newbies, usually that's the first thing I go after is strength. I want to be able to hurt things, so I get some strength up. But that's just me. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see what he does to fix that. Next 6 hours ago.
Also worth noting that these are things that I'm trying out and not written in stone.
Okay, is that a two-parter?
No.
Oh, then you missed next up.
That's 5 hours ago.
Not for me. 6 hours ago.
Sorry, I scrolled up. Next up is critical damage in PvP. While not a range-specific problem, there are definitely the ones that cause a lot of rage in PvP with the rare 3K lucky critical. For PvP only, the critical damage multiplier is going to get reduced to help tone down the lucky hit deaths.
All right, facepalm.
Um,
It's a lucky crit hit. Hello? It's a lucky crit hit. It's not, I'm hitting 3,000 every single time.
yeah.
Sometimes you get that one shot and you kill the dragon with a single arrow with that lucky critical hit, you know?
Yeah. So Shroud math, the Shroud math.
The Shroud Mat, that's right.
The other thing I have to say about that.
He even says the rare 3K lucky critical. It's not like, you know. So I'm going to fix that rare lucky 3K.
Well,
no, I know.
So Necronut's like going, well, I can do that frequently. It's not rare for me.
Yeah.
The
Again,
problem
now,
is
I know people who can do it frequently. That's the funny part.
What are your skills versus the person that you're fighting? If anything, it's one where it's like, you know what? Maybe your Shroud math isn't related to the multiplier. It's related to how you're doing resistances and actually calculating everything else. And
there you go, Bridge Troll.
Bridge Troll. Yeah, Bridge Troll is accurate with this statement. Who are these raging PvPers? I thought all PvPers rage quit.
That's right.
Yeah.
He killed me. I'm out of here. Fuck it.
The reason that PvPers quit is that there's really no meaning to any of the PvP. It's why are you killing?
And in this game, I tell you what, you know, is I sometimes, you know, I play Leroy Lazarus, and I'll give you a good example. While I was waiting for Bridge Troll to come join me in GTA the other day, I was on the beach and some guy sniped me. And because I was on the beach and because of his position, I was sitting a duck. So I respawn and he snipes me again. So I just figure, okay, I'm just going to keep running towards my target where I'm going. I really don't want to interact with this guy. He'll get tired after a couple shots. Well, 30-something headshots later.
Holy shit. Is that actually true? We need to go to the leaderboards real quick. Last day.
Let's see.
Number 6 is Jackson assist with 2 kills and 2 deaths with a kill to death ratio of 1 in the last day. That should tell you everything there is about PvP right there.
All right. Well, I killed you at least once, so I should be on this list at number 22 for the last 7 days.
Yeah. You are number 10. Laz is number 10.
Let's see. Where am
I am number 6.
Yeah. So
that should tell you everything there is to say about the.
You can't say Laz and Jack don't PvP. It's right there in black and white, people.
That's right. Hold on. I'm going to selectively screenshot this.
Yeah.
Very, very, very selectively. Very, very, very selectively to say, hey, you're a top 10 PvPer, Laz.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, hey,
very, very selective 10, data.
And we can finally say that Jack's actually better at something than I am in this game now.
Oh, much better. I mean, it's like I'm ranked number 6, man.
That is funny.
but like right there, it's like, why are you wasting a inordinate amount of time for that Shroud math if very, very few people are actually engaging in it? Why not work on that design for making it more meaningful, get more people, and then do some tweaks to it?
Well, see, here's the funny part, Sentinel. We were just showing off and talking about barding yesterday, so we engaged in a little bit of combat here on the lot just to do that. And to show you how many PvPers are out there, our little demo got me into the top 10 and him into number 6. Okay, so Yeah, that
Yeah.
tells you all you need to know really about PvP and how active.
Exactly. If you want more people to eat your pizza, make better pizza, or take the Little Caesars method and make it cheaper.
Buzzkill, absolutely. Laz went from modern to top 10 PvP. What a move.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh man.
Moving right along.
But that screenshot is going to be there. I think Laz should. I'm going to pin this tweet in our channel.
I was going to say, there you go.
That is pinned. So Laz is a top 10 PvPer in Shroud.
Go edit it and put the text up top. Laz top 10 PvPer.
But going back to the Tweeterverse, 6 hours ago, also worth noting, these changes are useless. I mean, okay.
Ooh, Italian beef sandwich. Was it dipped? Better have been dipped.
Sorry. Also worth noting, these changes I'm trying out and not written in stone. Please do not rage quit over something you can see here, but please do go play on QA and then give me some feedback. Plenty of time for adjustments.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to...
Something's going on QA?
Would you like people to test?
Yeah, again,
specifically on QA. There's my reply. If you refresh that page, it's right there.
Oh, you're probably on tweets and replies.
Yeah. Well, because I just replied to it.
Yeah. There's the other comment there. People still PvP? Like who?
Hold on. There you go. I replied with top 10 PvPers.
Hold on, I gotta see this.
Well, it's the image link, so let's see if it actually shows up.
Oh, it doesn't show up yet. You gotta drag it into.
Yeah, hold on. Delete, copy image, reply. There you go. Okay, my tweet is there.
That's funny.
Oh, fucking hilarious, right? Fucking hilarious. Oh man. That's just gonna, I mean, that's taking trolling to a new level, right? Bridge troll. Okay.
No, this is.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta. Which tweet was that?
On yours, yeah.
Show replies. I'm a top 10 PvP.
Just because having some fun here today, folks. Having some fun.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty much trolling the PvPers. Yes, the PvP-ness is there.
That's right.
I gotta check my messages today. Oh man.
Hold
then
on.
After that, a few new stats for casters. First new stat is spell critical damage. This is equivalent to the weapon critical damage stat. Not sure how this has been missed for so long except this is to make its way into a few skills and items this release. What?
This release, or the release that's supposed to have the content? Yeah, because again, I'm just
Well, I want to know. It's like this is the first anybody's ever heard of this. I mean, 6 hours ago when Chris announced it. Is it a new skill? And it's a new stat, but where is this stat kept? Is this going to be like a new skill that we have to learn for spell critical chance? Because I love all those skills in my skill tree that say weapon critical chance.
It's apparently the equivalent, as he says, to weapon critical, but yeah. Don't know.
Yeah. Well,
we'll have to wait and see.
It's like
how soon he stuffs it in there.
Vital points, archery. That's going to be eagle eye. So is there going to be a new skill on every single tree for a critical chance?
I don't know. And Econdis, I'll tell you what, is I went back to look how I died, and I couldn't because I was doing the sponsors at that point, so I couldn't see the roll. But I was just sitting in my seat yesterday, not even fighting, and I got killed by something, which should never happen anywhere, anyhow in the game. Yeah.
As Marguerite,
but yes, we were dueling.
It might have been the fact that we were still in a duel. Although I thought one of us died at the end of that duel instead of stopping it.
We both died at that point. We had both died and rezzed before that happened, so we couldn't have been in a duel.
Yeah, so I have no idea.
And exactly, Tina, why would dueling not count? It's still player versus player.
Well, he's using the word dueling as in twoing. We were twoing. There's an E in there, man. Duel. But yeah.
3 hours ago.
Is this going to be new skills for every single tree that someone's got to learn to 100 in order for a new? Is it going to be a new skill, or where's the stat coming from? And then how is that going to change? Because Chris is like changing like three things.
He tells you that right there. Expect this to make its way into a few skills and items. He actually tells you this answer. But again, we don't know because he hasn't told us. And maybe that's on QA, maybe it's not.
Few skills and items. It's like
you're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah, and yes, there is already spell crit on equipment. Apparently it just doesn't work. Thanks, Mom. Okay, and then after that, 3 hours ago. Also, now that spring has sprung and some performance fixes have gone, I think it's time that birds return to the Edelman bird bath for good.
Yay!
Yes.
My bird bath will be worth it again.
Yeah. Because they were removed due to performance issues.
Yes. Yes, they were.
Yeah.
That'll be nice to have those back.
Yeah.
Free birds. Free birds.
Yeah. And then I love the discussion. Does magic resist even work? And everybody's like, I don't think so.
Yeah, it does, but never against what you want it to work with the build you have at any given time. It only works with that other build that you gave up because, you know.
Well, that's one where it's like that's where it's like you end up with, say you're a fire mage going up against another fire mage. It should be like attacking a fucking fire elemental with fire. Because both people are going to have like fireproof. They're going to have other things. And it's like, you should be doing 0 damage to this person with this skill.
All right, off to those patch notes real quick.
Yeah.
Because they are real quick.
Well, remember, for this release, we are on tick number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patches this release so far.
That fucker, Sean.
Oh, just subscribe.
What is that? That's a weird effect.
Archer shred everything. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing track number 69.
Community map number 69. Screw the patch notes is what Sean said.
Okay. Community map number 69.
Thank you, Sean. I do. Winding tight circuit. The winding tight what?
Well, the winding tight circuit is on both streams. Do !play. Get in right now.
Oh, National Nap Day. Oh, we should get out of here and go take a nap then.
Every day is National Nap Day. Yeah, and possibly fire should heal a fire elemental as well. Yeah. And thank you for that kiss-like thing. Because we're clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
!play. Get in on both streams.
Yes. And
exclamation.
Sean,
I love free shit.
You are playing
marbles. Playing some more marbles.
And more track
thank
number
you,
69.
Thank you. Love you, man.
Yes. Thank you for that support.
Absolutely. But as we count down, Alora, yeah, I was saying, in game, Alora was sitting here on the lot, and he says top 10 PvPers as well. See on that list? That's just funny.
Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Down to 15 seconds. !play to get in. And !I love free shit, because Laz is doing a giveaway at the end of this game of marbles.
That's right.
Giveaway at the end of the next game of marbles.
Good luck, everybody. Let's see what this track's all about. Oh, it's not too big of a track, so this should be pretty swift.
Okay, but we got to rim that blue hole. A couple people took the speed path. Don't know where that one's going. Let's go find Econdis and Mom where they're going. Couple different paths going around. Sean,
yes.
Mom is in the lead thanks to the speedy path, but nope. Sean is now back in the lead. Econdis fell over something and took a shortcut. So lots of different little shortcuts that people get to take around here.
Yeah, and that's not working because I'm trying to go to the first place marble, which is Irish Eyes. So when I hit number 1, it's going someplace else.
Okay.
But Irish Eyes going down one path, Sean Paxlayer going down another path, and we're going to see which one makes it first.
Econdis, all the way at the end. Let's see what ends up happening. And Econdis.
Irish Eyes. Sin assist. Irish Eyes. Sin assist. Sin assist. Irish Eyes. Irish Eyes for the win.
I examined Econdis instead of traded Econdis. Now I gotta go find some scrolls. There you go, Econdis. Go teleport in good faith. And congratulations. Okay. Time for me I didn't even get into my own game on marbles. What the fuck?
How did you not get in your own game?
I don't know. I'm looking at the list. It's like, where's my name? What
Oh.
how did I do? Bringing up game number 2 of marbles on track number 69, and we're going to be doing a standard sparkle dimension on my side.
We got to do a giveaway as we reload. And
this time I'm going to click join.
I guess I got to get to the race menu and then scroll to 69. Too bad we couldn't just hit replay.
Well,
that would be nice.
Okay.
Well, if you could hit replay, it wouldn't change.
Yeah.
The standard sparkle dimension. All right. Hope everybody is raffled up.
Okay.
Gonna close out that giveaway. Gonna pick ourselves a winner. You go ahead.
Box try.
Box try is the winner.
Okay.
Count us in.
What day is Hamish? Okay.
3, 2,
1. Start. That's what you get for starting that countdown.
I was ready
Quietly.
for it.
Yeah, hopefully you were.
Bax Try. Let's see what Bax Try's got himself a copy of. Yeah, I hate when it does this. I refresh it before the show and I hit it again and it wants to refresh. Because why? Nothing changed. He's got himself a copy of Jagged Alliance 2 Wildfire. Jagged Alliance 2 Wildfire. Congratulations.
Now, I'd like to know why this map has a plur at the back of it.
I don't know.
Plur.
And that'll be $6.99 on Steam.
It's like, let me pan around and look at things while we're waiting for this to drop down, because we are yet 10 seconds before this game of marbles.
You can pan around?
No, I said I wish I could.
Ah, okay. I was going to say, I didn't hear that. I wish. I thought you said, let me pan around. I'm like, you can pan around? How do you do that? I've been wanting to do that for ages. All right. As we're zooming out, let's see what this is. It's a plur. Holy crap.
Plur. And the plur disappeared. Okay. Lots and lots of pipes. Lots and lots of things. Irish Eyes fell out of the map.
Yeah, same here. As did I.
Okay. Yeah.
Watch that last step. It's a doozy.
Yeah, Famine's in the lead.
We got Mom being chased by Cynicist. Serenia takes the other route.
Okay. Down to some sort of yellow hole. And then shot up into some sort of like flower-like thing.
Oh, I see what's happening here. They got to get in there, get popped up, and the finish is all the way up top. And looks like Mom.
Famines. First up. I was second.
In for the win.
Okay.
Interesting.
It was definitely interesting.
Definitely different. That's right. Congratulations, Mom.
Wait, how am I misspelling famines?
I don't know.
Oh, that extra Y in there, man. Famines. Sending you some scrolls because you're a wiener. There you go, Famine. Scrolls are in your in-game mailbox. Okay, now it's time for me to close that giveaway and pick a wiener, because that wiener is getting themselves a copy of... I have no idea. I got to scroll down the page. Find that game key, and then click on that, and someone's getting themselves a copy of, or Jigoku's getting himself a copy of a game worth $4.
$4.
Western 1849 Reloaded.
Very cool.
$4. If I can
Very
find
cool.
Jigoku in here. There you go, Jigoku. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we get to reset giveaways and then reopen them for that end of the day thing and go back to those web pages for those patch notes, those long, extensive patch notes.
Really extensive.
Yeah, because player-owned town dragons are now less territorial. Dragon deco spawners will allow more than one to spawn in an area. Sold in a 3-pack and they'd only allowed one? Okay.
And it takes up 5 deco slots, and don't get me started on these things. One low flying, one high flying, one medium flying. Really? Yeah.
Yeah. And then the fix for major performance drain in many player-owned towns with inky NPCs.
Whatever was causing that, it's been fixed. But interesting stuff there. But got a couple clips for you guys and gals before we get out of here today, and doesn't look like we're going to get to that other stuff again because of time. I didn't think we were going to spend that much time on the Twitterverse, but it's always fun.
Hey, Twitterverse, man. Twitterverse.
But yeah, you can't make this shit up. That's what's so great about it, Jack and Laz, top 10 PvPers, man. Doesn't get any better than that. I tell you what, we should
the top 5.
I was just gonna say, we should do this once a day and put ourselves in the top 2 just for doing that once a day.
Oh, yeah.
But got 2 video clips out here. Gonna start with one from.
Which video clip are we going to?
Going to Twitch. So you can differentiate between Twitch or YouTube.
Which Twitch?
Atos and Sanyo doing some QA prizes at 10 minutes 51 seconds. That's the one.
55 is what I have.
Okay.
Okay. So we are counting down in 3, 2, 1, play.
Stuff you guys had last time. The bug fixes or the requests you threw at me. Lots of good stuff going. We also have our new coder who goes by codename David.
Codename.
David. He is enjoying things. It's always fun seeing a new person come on the project. At least in the capacity he's in, a programmer. We haven't had a new programmer in a long time. But seeing them come on the project and think everything's easy, it's going to be great, I know it all, it's going to be awesome. And then them seeing that working on a giant project with lots of people can be frustrating at times. So he's doing good.
I would go further into that clip, but they talk about him fixing the training dummies several times and other stuff. But that's what we know. And yeah, that was funny there, Tina. He's sticking with Debbie McDebface.
Debbie McDebface.
McDebface. But yeah, we would just like to know who the new guy is. What's his in-game name so we can say hello.
Saying that it's Devil Cult.
I've heard rumors, but again,
don't know.
Don't know. That's right. And again, I've got no qualms with players becoming developers. That's the way we did. We did it when I was a game master. Is we took, that's how I got to where I was. I went from a player to a game master and learned the ropes, learned how to do things, and then eventually ran the shard myself. And eventually I passed it to the next guy. That's the way we did it. It was just you get tired after a while, after a couple of years of doing this shit. But I want to jump to the next video before we get into some other stuff. Actually, before we start wrapping things up.
Which is the next video?
The YouTube video. You should only have those two.
Posted today?
Yes. And for many of you out there, I'm going to just show you this topic. This comes from the video Shroud. Should you play? Which is a recent player review, and we'll be talking more about this tomorrow. I've seen people talking about it, got to start watching it today, and I think we'll do a little coverage on it tomorrow because you folks are already talking about it here in the forums. And I haven't had time to read everybody's posts and all that stuff or see the full video. But one thing I did find in the video a few minutes in, I'm not finished yet, but and I hear this every time. I am a proud supporter of this, and this is a shout out to all of you folks out there in this community. What makes this game great? So make sure your volume is set up.
Okay, because we are clicking play in 3, 2, 1, play.
There's a lot of hidden content in the game that players have yet to discover from what I've read.
Stop! Did you know every time you shop on Amazon, you're helping someone make passive income?
Things like hidden dungeons and bosses do exist within Shroud, so maybe it just hasn't been discovered yet. The community in this game is probably some of the nicest people I've ever met. Almost everyone in this game is willing to help out new players, whether by explaining certain things about the game, giving them items, or just being a welcome player base. Typically, they also hold events that will bring the community together, so it really is a very welcoming experience. Last couple things of note would be the graphics, art,
And yes, good to see a new player giving a solid review. And it is a pretty solid review from what I've seen so far. Again, but we'll get into more depth into that tomorrow when I have a chance to clip a couple things out of it and point out stuff that's in the topic that's being talked about. But when I heard that, I figured I'd clip that for everybody today just to let you know what an awesome community you guys are, because absolutely something Jack and I have always said, this is probably one of the best communities I've ever seen in an MMO, and I've gotten to meet many of you in person, if not become friends just through the game, if I haven't met you, and it's just been an awesome experience. So Waldo, 100 bits, thank you, Waldo.
It is a very solid review video. He does make a few errors. That's one because he's a new player. He doesn't know.
Absolutely. Now, if you heard in the beginning of that, he said, there's some content in dungeons that the players haven't found yet, and I don't think there's anything that we haven't found yet. And if there is, well, it's probably the biggest secret in the freaking universe. That's for sure. So,
so that's one where it's like there's Easter eggs in the game that were put there by developers that people don't know about, but as far as actual content, I think players have pretty much found all the content until you start talking about some of the stuff out in the Well of Elder, to where it's like there's not enough, like, okay, does this actually do something or does it not? But everything else is pretty much all displayed.
Now, maybe to somebody like a new player who hasn't seen everything yet.
Chicken room.
That wouldn't surprise me if somebody's dropped that somewhere, but I would have thought somebody would have stumbled upon it by now. Or, we just know how things work. Whenever they put something in, they tell us it's there, so we can go searching for it. They may not tell us where. We got to just find it. But But anyway, I'm gonna do
100 bits.
yeah, so I'm gonna watch the rest of the video, and then I will go back and make some clips for tomorrow, and we'll discuss a little bit more in depth, because again, it is a pretty solid review and good to see. But we'll talk about things he flubs on, things he's got right on the head, and all that good stuff when we get there tomorrow. But meanwhile, moving right along.
Shroud of the Avatar NBNN community calendar hosted on
That's right.
NBNN.info. Just got to click on that.
Brought to us by
ShroudMarketplace.com.
Shroud. That's right.
And that community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars that guy.
John, I thought you bought a mask.
Public calendar.
Did you buy a hat?
I don't know. If you have a Google public calendar and you want it hooked up, email that guy over there, news@nbnn.info.
Most comprehensive calendar outside Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right.
Nobody uses it, but it is the most comprehensive.
Nobody updates it. Update your fucking calendars, people. Because Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, you should tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us.
There you go, Tina. Masks are in the hat slot.
Yes.
They're in the head slot.
7 p.m. on WRFB is the 70s at 7, and that is followed at 10 p.m. by the Weckwood Womb with Waz's Wad, where he covers some walk and wool history from 1946 to 1974.
That's right. And Sean, when you get it, I want pictures. I want to see how it looks. I want you to show your pride by sharing it with the community.
And then from there,
oh, very cool. Very cool. Appreciate it. From there, don't forget you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack. I don't know how you can forget that, because we are the greatest train wreck on the internet by far. I tell you what. You can catch us every Monday through Friday right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, or catch us on replays on YouTube, on Twitch, on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. No matter what time zone you are, we got ways for you to go ahead and catch it. And of course, you can become a patron by going to patreon.com/NBNN, or click the links below. Cheer in bits. We prefer bits. We love bits, because we get to keep them all. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out. That's right. Check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove's located over in the Quell region near the town of Etzer, and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near if you're one of those crazy like-minded miner types that just turned PvPer. That's right. Top 10, folks. Top 10. We're gonna milk that one all week. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. All sorts of great stuff to listen to. Hourly news on top of the hour. Music throughout the day. DJs on the weekend. Of course, us every Monday through Friday. So don't forget to tune in. You don't have to be in-game. You can go to WRFB.rocks or just use TuneIn. If you got your Alexa out there, you can just say, Alexa, tune in WRFB, and you'll be listening in a heartbeat. ShroudMusic.com for all your ABC file needs. If not all, most. You can get a start by checking out ShroudMusic.com and starting your collection of songs to play in-game. And if you create your own, you can go ahead and upload, something most sites won't let you do, and share yours with the community as well. So go check out ShroudMusic.com. Nothing fancy, just a little something I threw together so that people could share ABC files, because there aren't many places where you can actually upload and share like that. So, and of course, last but definitely not least, something we've been neglecting lately here is definitely the Shroud Marketplace, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to go to buy and sell all those virtual goods that either you want or want to get rid of. And Shroud Marketplace is the place to do that with over 200 independently owned and operated vendors out on the marketplace. And when Jack finishes a little bit of work there, he's going to tell you all about it.
That's right.
Sean, I tell you what, that's right. He once saw Laz after hand-to-hand combat with a train. That's right.
Laz lost.
If you ever want to see a grown man cringe in the corner, just watch him listening to my bone being set while he sat there in the corner like a trooper. And of course, that's just one of them great stories I get to tell. Sean was actually with me when I broke my arm on my way up to SodaCon, Baltimore. Yeah, I know. I just made him shudder because he thinks about it and he can remember it. But Sean stayed with me in the hospital and helped me through while they had me in traction, getting ready to reset the bone and all that fun stuff. Yes, it was an adventure. And of course, I thank you, Sean, for being the buddy that you are. I love you, man. Yeah, you did, but that's okay. You did it for a reason. ShroudMarketplace.com. You got time. Don't worry about it.
It's the best place to go that's Shroud related for buying or selling anything Shroud related. As Laz said, over 200 different players registered as vendors, each vendor responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So you go to shroudmarketplace.com, you click on that little register button in the top left-hand corner, and then you buy anything and everything Shroud related. From accounts to game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Anything into everything. And some of those vendors have that little special button that says make an offer, to where you can sit there and if the vendor gets a yes or no to your offer, and then you get an email with a, hey, click this link because they accepted it, or you get a nope, they said no. Anything and everything Shroud related. And if you want to start selling your stuff, you do need to click on that vendor registration on the left-hand side and do what Laz and myself do. We put it up for sale, then we put it in a chest or in the bank.
Throw it away. Forget about it. Forget about it. That's right.
Set it and forget it. Man, what was that infomercial where you set it and forget it?
Oh, I don't know. Set it and forget it.
I don't know, but I think for those infomercials, you need like a pile of Coke in order to really do it accurately. But anything and everything Shroud related, go to shroudmarketplace.com and visit my shop, because I got some like weird stuff up for sale. Or you could go to services and solicit the patron saint of lazy avatars. That's Mom herself with Mom's ore refining service. Because you spent all that time getting that ore, or you bought it from someone else and you need someone to change it to ingots.
You've been down there mining all day, and the last thing you want to do is slave over a hot smelter after you come from a day in the mines. Call up Mom.
Mom has a massive pile of Coke at her place, and she just sits there and uses that massive pile of Coke and turns all of your ore into ingots. Yeah. Or you could go, if you're like even looking for some wedding service, you can contact that guy.
That's right. Don't forget. I run Lazarus Long's Weddings and More out on Shroud Marketplace. That's right. That's the name of the stop, is Weddings and More. Because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched in game, come see me, because I've got everything you need. Wedding gowns, tuxedos, extra stuff for the bridal party, you name it. Custom lot setup, custom vows for the special day. We'll make it an experience in the game that you'll never forget. And of course, we don't care who or what you're marrying. We'll just get you all hitched and take care of you, because this is a fantasy game and you can do whatever the hell you want. So I'm not going to stop you. And more, if you want to buy a duck, I've got wooden ducks, I've got pet ducks, I've got telethon rares, we got bulk ore, and all sorts of other goodies. So don't forget to go check out my shop, go check out Jack's shop. or the 200 plus other shops out on Shroud Marketplace, because a good marketplace is healthy competition, and you'll find plenty of that out on shroudmarketplace.com. So go check it out today. Lots of great deals happening out there. Need game gold, need Crowns of Obsidian, like Jack said. Usually you can get the good deal cheaper than you can get it on the store. So we'll talk about the store tomorrow. I know we will. That's right. Want to marry your horse? We won't judge.
Nope.
Don't care. Don't care. Matter of fact, I might have done that once already. I forget. Yeah, we've even had Jack's favorite wedding. Jack was there for his favorite wedding of all.
The golden shower wedding you did.
That's
on the
right.
streets of
A girl left me for a horse. That's right.
Yeah.
Of course, it's that time for us to wrap things up and get out of here on today's show. And of course, we thank you all for joining us as always for the fun train ride every day. It's a train wreck most days, and that's of course why you tune in, because it's so much fun. We're going to go ahead and close out this last giveaway of the day. Hopefully everybody's all raffled up. Well, I'm almost sure. I mean, we can forget and let them scream at us, "You forgot to do the giveaway." I just prefer not to do that.
Is winner on my side.
And Virtuous just getting in before I close that giveaway and pick the winner. Does he hit it twice? No, he doesn't. That fucker, Sean, is the winner today. Congratulations, Sean. Let's see what Sean's got himself a copy of.
Getting himself a copy of Anomaly Warzone Earth.
He's got World War II Panzer Claws. World War II Panzer Claws for Sean.
Anomaly.
And that's going for $4.99 on Steam. Congratulations to you.
$10.
$10.
Congratulations.
That's right. Congrats to all our winners. And of course, don't forget, we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.